Arefo ne adɔfo nyinaa akɔ aba biem so yɛ dwumadie de da bia yɛne mo ɛna edie enti mo nyinaa akɔ aba ɛda mo asesa abere ne abere nyinaa so no mo taa akyi na yɛne edi dwumadie yi na ya bia yɛkasa sɛ mu ni hɔ a yɛso so yɛni hɔ enti mo nyinaa akɔ aba ɛde ba ɛyɛ Arefo studio sports 104 dwumadie so na yɛde ɛbrɛ mo yi ɛbrɛ awie du sɛ nsɛm so a etwaguo ɛwɔ ɛyɛ world cup ho nsɛm nyinaa so no yɛde ɛba wakwan mu na da bia mekan no abaso ba ɛna ma eja ɛpaye enti wudi dwuma bi a wohia sɛ adɔfo bɛso wasene na ɛtuma ma wodwumadi a wudie no ɛtimi akɔnkan enti yɛmfa ɛna aseɛ ɛmfa ma ɛyɛ R4 groups yɛdɔmase bebrebe sa ɛso na ɛyɛ econaut econaut trend pacho sa advert we say no mu wi a edie no mo de ana mo twento ma me yie pa na ne bon de du ba bi ana econeutral brand econeutral brand wi ase edu na ne du ba bi ana mo hwa madi na simple amaye kakra ya da mo so wase bebrebe sa so na ye mase that spices o mo so etayachi ana afi so no Ghana man Ghana bam o mo so abekan ho o mo so etayachi amadwumadi etimi edi abawa kwemu me menda aya tena si matches ni bebrebe na etodwa na yeboguo na ebiso eje omo 3 points om eti eno ho ensem ana samle ya bobo ano ayetimi ede eba wakwam no ho sede ya world cup no omo eje omo points ne omo ekomonim wa medical aka no se wotra na okwa asa na akogina ko papa no so na toto papa so obehu ase pa obefie na se obi agere 3 points ya wode ekonanim enti emo ya papa countries ni bebrebe na no asate mark omo points edi go no mo enya eye goals ni be di go mo basket team enti wote wona se wo ye okwa asa na eye abo edi atiawo ene matches ni bebrebe na ebetodwa na ebi ya homache se mede bia medical aka no se wo pese wo sire pe na hwa abetimi ahwe ne mo bia na wo bekọ adwuma enti se ene akoye memendai na echina ebia ya kwase da die wo betimi ahwe matches ni bi because ebia de echi a wo benya time bakra etimi agi wa home ewo fie enti ukohwe mu a na match a etodwa no US ene Paraguay na ede ebebo ani sa so na Qatar ene Switzerland ede ebebo ani ana fe Brazil ene eye Morocco eso ede ebebo ani eti wei ene the matches ya yeba abehwe na abadwafo agepene na yetimi atenase na yabobo ho ne yehunu eye countries no man aya hodo omo ebesi akan no omo ebobre se ombetimi akire se ombedi nkunim anase bia wo hwe a wei na ho wode ntese enti entwe ho ba akomienu ne emra sesi a yeba pe abadwafo bagepene ne atenase ne yabobo nsem no atabri ade amawo no watimi anya ochefa wo yeba sesi ya akwaba medical ka se ene ye bono tel na yetime hu because ye be hwe matches no nations no omomode mo a ombese ombetimi abo eno enti no abadwafo ha se Muzak o menche wan sa so na endio eso ha abadwafo mamu nyina akwaba ye bia boko de atin se obo ade de kwa eneme menda so no yasa be hia bi ye di akoni aba panyifo se etrenti ya ye nya acheso ana sabi Mason wo ho carpenter wo ho sabi mo so ball e kula bi wo ho ni nyina ya nko ye bi yesi ball ho adwuma na ye enti edru this season dia that means apple ayeshi so man for na
so pa no say any holiday o yeah there 247 you just 365
because ye bo wake up we ya eye other countries league
and also one year like in AFCON year so na also say remu nti more or less no ye adwuma ne de ye kra chance adwadini
ye kra chance ministers no
men kan dada
and won ko parliament
say ye mpo no say ye kra ne ye ka omo ho because omo ka say
and yo yenko yenhwe and the match say to dwa no US and Paraguay I think say cracker because US a host nation our hosting the first match against Uruguay and you be who say
Paraguay for no mamenda was na me nchia ahwefo yes and now no pay na you see I've always had some perception that say US for no born the omunim naturally no krenya me anim but they've arrived at a point for now subsequently you who say World Cups and omoba in 2006 omobai in 2010 omobai so with we've seen them couple of times almost try some building on football no at the end of the day I mean good coaches, good infrastructures, almost players no so but outside US initially now come but within the US premises into no nya the quality of and half a change of environment nanko. If you change the environment, at least you get to learn more things when it comes to Sanya man. Inti ama almost almost arrive. At the end I'm almost arrive. They've been the host nation. Almost hosting it before in 94. But Uncle Siaga. This time around, only a co-host to I mean 2 countries. Okay. I believe sir Paraguay has what it takes. Almost Americans and they have that natural feeling of blacks.
And even Ukraino more or less no wake up no we need to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Inti when it Kasabia, the top giants in the World Cup now, yes. They are part of them. Yes. So I believe tough game for both sides. But semi way to their US being the host side no. I think say they will have maybe a slight margin win. Either say a 2-1 or maybe a 1-0 win against Paraguay. I'm going to mean said more beyond
Oman. Say the working the prediction at the same time so say Yankrata asem.
Yeah.
Sort as say Yankrata asem. It is say obi hwe na se be o tie kura na say enfan say 0.5 or say 1.5.
0.5 or 1.5 for US. Yeah, and I said the entire game kura no over 1.5 wouldn't be bad. Okay. But I feel say if Paraguay are to score early, US might come back and get the winner of the game. I still feel said team and the US win that game, okay. Despite all jokes because of say one way or the other no they've played a couple of recent World Cups somewhere Suanyama Bebre EDF. So I think say with the quality of which they have recently, I mean name them your friends Abrantia Diaby. I mean you go to AC Milan, they have quality players who play top football in your friends the other countries. And I believe say with these qualities they have, Paraguay play more of a local teams in the Paraguay area. So I think that they also come with something unique. But I'm still tipping say maybe the third best will remain for Paraguay and the other countries are almost fighting for some slot in that.
That's really exact. US Paraguay.
Young chair at for an emphasis that man Yankopon and your producers in your say and the Alpha Studio and the almost as a some Americans say Paraguay on crap press a bit more match US, but Okra coach check Paraguay last 10 games or lose Subako. Although draw on doors, draw on the doors, draw Makumakusi say and our winning me and Sabi. Why are there? Because coach no about 4-3-3 system. The top 3 Miguel Amori, former Newcastle, about Premier League, Abre, and almost Sanabra, also about Torino, about Cremonese, also didn't grow Serie A. And Mauritius, and Sunim, and also so a top young chap, be out tournament way, I was say, you more Danny Gomez, and so a midfield almost yard. Because coach in the system 4-3-3, and the coach be above 4-3-3 system, be an say, coach, why one of the best coaches, because we have good money, you want more 4-3-3. We had the likes of Pep Guardiola, Zidane, Carlo Ancelotti, or the boss our system. No? Because when you best coach, we be both 4-3-3 as a national team coach, difficult. But still, okay player to play at there. Because we have Christian Pulisic or AC Milan or US. We have Florent Balogun or Monaco, till Mobo PSV. Now we have Weston McKennie for Juventus squad. I know she changed Paraguay, you know. But this time around, and US, I'm coach Mauricio Pochettino, who I grow Bedino or Tottenham Hotspur. Or boy Juma pa she team ni into also so ya de this time coaches me no good we good good media USA ekura squad a bit man match more than Paraguay no because we hear Sergio Dest mo nyina USA into game ni dey say me met paper there goes beba be a bit my some 3-1 some 2-2 because goes beba
that means who say 4 goals bet my
game. 4 goals bet my game we bet my one of the games I be produce goals more than the other matches I who tournament we munyina because attack no Sanabra Miguel Amori and we munyina on be go what back US advance so Florent Balogun on him go share Christian Pulisic on him go share Weston McKennie or MSO about or attack or touch goals into goals beba into ebia Senkrata Sambi or dia either say go and over 2.5
so in favor of
we need the US ebe hard by US on lose game no. It is say simple the US win or draw. On lose game because home crowd ebe supporting. And now case Paragon so benya more support because home America so we or North America and we South America. Inti emu wasa Paragon in US fans beba stadium ebe bomba.
Okay. Okay. Yo yegusuwa ati bama so World Cup no na ya de ho nsem ede ba no matches ni bre na etodwa ene matches a etodwa no na ye discuss ni etime ho no anda match ba ko so a eno so endio ebetodwa ye cracker anase ebehia all Africa support so eye Morocco against almighty Brazil Brazil age 5 amuji bia che yie pa so coming to this tournament no I suppose the records na only lead no e bia obe add up and I say what we be ka ho ohwa against a team on so e call ya they say on na akwa say oye leading in terms of Africa countries no what me akọ higher which is Morocco against obi on so win more trophies Brazil.
Coach, since 2000, Brazil winning the last, your friends, almost FIFA World Cup, the likes of Luis Nazario de Lima, Rivaldo, these were all quality players by then, I know Mukita, but you don't get same players going into the future, no, you have to bring in, but it looks like the trend of Brazil football, no, as compared to, back then, no more quality, no, they still have the quality, but you see, when the golden generation, no, fall there, you have to rebuild a new golden generation, and that is what they are doing. But Akakakra, I still see Akakakra, the likes of Charles Emo, most of them recently, who said back then, or not. Most of the players in Tanko injury, but almost recent players more now go through pains and injuries, and on our almost shortcomings.
I hear about one message say, "Osha na Brazil, our system of play friend Samba."
Yeah,
acquire say of late Samba soccer no is assassin. If we say almost say no, and now more challenges. Intimi ma omo intimi wini like and continue so back omo intimi nkomonim because of na omo Samba no omo de jemo. But almost free Samba no at the bar normal say the Europe for air bomb game ama or more chance of winning no assistant.
So you made a point. Now most of the players apply their trade outside Brazil because the national call-up now most of the players are moving they come from outside Brazil. Right. Just few ones but and now impono say they give you assurance say about the Flamengo, the Corinthians, the Botafogo near there. You're a top star. We will give you chance in the national team. That is why they come. But aside that, most of the players, the Vinicius, the Rodrigo, the Gabriel Jesus, the Alisson, these are all players who apply their trade outside Brazil. First, most of the players, able within the Brazil league, it was a top league. But unlike, say, recently. So I feel, say, their shortcomings has come one. The rebuilding, the golden generation has fallen, and secondly, the players now do not apply their trade outside, no, and you see the competition too high. Injuries near the matches or more as different from back then. Matches there just fewer as compared to recent times. But most of the your friends and games now, even look at the World Cup, your friends and games. You play 40 your friends and 8 teams. You play a couple of almost like 104 games. It tells you say fatigue playing the league, playing the other cup games your friend is saying. Yeah, so I believe say it will be a big game, but looking at Morocco, I still tip them to be say they have what it takes to play against Brazil, because looking at the past World Cup they played Portugal, they played Spain, they won, but on a good day I believe Brazil has what it takes to beat Oman and Morocco.
Exactly.
Coaches.
Yeah.
Brazil and Morocco game media. Me who say be tough. But Brazil team when your golden generation. Because we have Brazil golden generation from Pele 1958, Pele, Garrincha, Mario Zagallo, or Medjo World Cup, no massacre final, no makoji. You had by US 94, Aaron I, Romario, Bebeto, Rivalino, Omuji, now 2002, Roberto Cal generation is squad in a good. But our shares say Vinicius, Richarlison, Martinelli, Rafinha, are good, but any world class players to say that 2002, 94, 58, 62 squad, and yet that much great. media, but Morocco, this time Morocco, I bet one of the best football countries in the world. It's not just in Africa, but they have been one of the best football countries. Since 2025, me sure say Morocco will lose a game. Because the likes of Brahim Diaz, and is as well as Munyina Jinem, Omo Yade, Papa, Sanaibra, Omo Kriti, Yasin Bono, goalkeeper, and way good, or fantastic. Ashraf Hakimi, the position there, one coach, one the best right back in the world for now. Into game, the Emeshi, and yet easy, because about one of the tough game at Morocco, 8-0. So far, I Marcus, and only the best game for the tournament so far. My prediction there, Morocco to win or draw. Because Morocco ain't lose against Brazil. There is no way Morocco
win or draw.
Yes, Brazil is almighty, but this one, the Morocco is going to win or draw. There is no way Brazil will score Morocco.
Okay.
I believe it.
Yabada, I have phone na asi. I had a brema kwai. Ama yetimi ede jumedi na abremo. Yegusua. Kamo say de bia ye de agudie mo nsem ebetimi de abama kwa mu na motimi ehu de eko enti monta yachi na ableblia no yefa eye dwumadi ne enfa emremo akwa mu yefa na ase enfa ma eye R4 groups saa so na eye eco neutral blend eso yefa na ase ema wo mo maseda spices ana Ghana man eye Ghana bam so yefa na ase ema mo sembo so yasene ema ye de dwumadi etimi eba makwa mu meda Zaki ase meda endurance ase miem de dwumadi ho chia me eyi mero afọ akwadua na emum dido na afa me coach Shinola na kopon ya aduma ye besa ehia edamase.